All right. Switch Force. Holy shit. All right, let's see it. Did you see Paris respond to low note? Yeah, it was crazy. All right.
Guys, I think I've reached my breaking point. Like,
1913 to 2025? What?
I am sick of the Nintendo slander and the Nintendo hate. Saying that this is a failed unveiling, this is a failed reveal, this is so disappointing, it sucks, the system's terrible, Nintendo is going to follow up a super successful system and era with a stumble and a horribly unsuccessful era. It's...
I mean, they're not doing great so far.
Freaking bonkers. And look, I wish we were paying less. You always want to pay less. I wish the games cost less. Don't get me wrong. But I gained some perspective tonight that I think might actually help you out. I hope this perspective does give...
400,000 subs, 15,000 views. God damn. What do you mean? You haven't even started the video. What do you mean gain perspective?
Give you a bit of solace, a bit of calm, a bit of like, whew, peace of mind about what Nintendo is doing here. Because in my opinion, after this perspective...
Out when I are wrong.
Yeah, gamer. True.
Nintendo is killing this launch, and Nintendo has revealed great games and awesome...
Why are you trying to make calm for a company that doesn't know you fucking exist, bro? Oh, I know why. You named yourself Switch Force. We're not even a minute into the video, and you're coping for a company. Intergalactic will flop?
Performance, and in 7 weeks, they made Cyberpunk run on Switch 2 better than it can run on Steam Deck. Okay, you can call me crazy.
What? What? Y'all saying I do misinfo? In 7 weeks, they made Cyberpunk run better than the Steam Deck? And you guys say that I do misinfo? Are you sure? Citation, please?
See what's going on, everybody. It's Zach from Switch Force. I'm going to show you some simple math. This is the U.S. inflation calculator, all right? In the year 2020, the PlayStation 5 dropped, and the PlayStation 5 introduced the $70 video game. Yeah. Demon's Souls was $70. Look at how much that is in 2025.
I don't care. I literally don't give a fuck. I don't care. I do not fucking care.
Why do people keep using the inflation argument? How is proving money in the past did more for you helping?
It's not.
He already has the inflation calculator up. You know what his argument is gonna be.
Absolutely. I don't care about what my dollar got me 5 years ago. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Demon's Souls was an $86 video game. I know nobody cares.
No, it wasn't. It was a $70 video game. And if I go right now to Demon's Souls to buy it, it is literally $39 right now. Whoops. It is $39 fucking dollars. I'm looking right at it. $39.92. So if I go to the inflation calculator, let's go to the inflation calculator because you love to do that so much. In 2020, $39.92. It's still cheaper.
Expose,
I can play that game too.
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed.
I can play that game too. So still, I'm paying less simply by waiting for the game. So inflation is fucking irrelevant because the game will drop in price. But the problem is Nintendo games don't drop in price.
About inflation, I know they say dollars are dollars. They're not. Inflation is really real. Inflation is factual. Inflation is undeniable. Demon Souls costs $6.30 more than Mario Kart. Should Mario Kart be 70? Sure. I don't know. What?
Mario Kart should be 50. Games should be 50. New games should be $50. After 6 months, they should be 30. I said what I said. Bring back $50 games. Yes, sir.
I guarantee they are actually paid shills for Nintendo.
No,
there are
dude.
plenty of companies that do influencer outreach and pay them for positive
They
videos.
do this shit for free, bro. This man called himself Switch Force. He's doing it for free, bro. Thank you for the 5, Zod. Yeah, I bet. I don't think he does, Eli.
Whatever. They decided the price. There's tariffs. There's global economy. There's Nintendo. Whatever reason you want to believe. I don't even care anymore. I'm instead going to look straight at this. Demon Souls was $86.30. Okay? They charged...
No. It wasn't $86.30. In 2020, it was $70. Now you're trying to take a price from 5 years ago and trying to match it to today.
When was Kirby and the Forgotten Lands? Because it has been some years, and the game is still $65 here on Argentina, and with taxes, it goes all the way to $95. So, his calculation for inflation is ridiculous.
That's right, Zen. Thank you for the 2, bro. I appreciate that.
Their budget
What up,
game
Lily?
was Miles Morales. Do you know how much Miles Morales was? Miles Morales was a $60 game, all right?
No, it wasn't. It was a $50 game, and it's even cheaper today. Because you're not accounting for the fact that the game prices drop. You're counting day one sales as if like that is like some sort of cope of what's going on.
That was a $60 game. Do you know how much the PlayStation 5 was? The PlayStation 5 was $500. In 2025, it's a $616 system. You know how much the Switch costs in 2025? $450. So,
Again, I'm okay with the price of the Switch. I'd prefer it to be fucking $399 instead with an OLED screen. But $450 sits in the ballpark of the Steam Deck.
get this. If I wanted a PlayStation and Demon Souls in 2020, that's $570, right? Now, mind you, that's a remake. Demon Souls, not even a brand new game. It's a remake. It was $702.
If I can't afford to pay the $80 now, why the heck would I care about the inflation of the cost of a game from years ago? I wanna buy the game now.
Exactly, Triple N. That's what they don't fucking get. Yesterday's price is not today's price. That's the difference. They don't fucking get it. They're just trying to use anything they can to cope themselves into being okay with spending the money. Look, if you want to spend the money, bro, just spend the fucking money. But just say you're a simp for a company. It's perfectly fine.
I literally played these Nintendo games on Friday at the Experience event and they do not equate the high price tag for them.
They don't. They don't, Kyle. Thank you for the 5. Congrats, man. I'm glad you guys see the fucking experience. That's cool.
Now, somebody in the audience tell me how much the Mario Kart World Bundle is for the system and the $80 game.
Shouldn't that argument right there destroy your entire fucking narrative? But we'll get to it.
$500, $2025. And just so you're sure, if I spent $500 in 2025, this calculator is not messed up. It's not goofy. There's zero inflation because it is 2025. You are spending $200 less than what you spent in 2020 if you bought a PS5. People thought the PS5 was expensive.
Your own argument using that bundle completely falls apart because if Mario Kart World is bundled with the console, it is $30 less than you buying it individually. That means the real price of Mario Kart World is not $80, it's $50. Because if it was part of the bundle, it would be $530, not $500. So you're literally sitting there and exposing yourself that these games should be $50 and not $80. Because if they're able to be priced at $500 for the console and the game, that means it should be $50 fucking dollars, not $80. So they're marking you up just to do it.
Nobody was running a drop the price protest campaign, chaos, saying it's a failed launch, saying it's horrible.
Bro, everybody was complaining about the price of the PS5 Slim going up by another $50. Everybody was complaining about the price of the PS5 Pro being $700. Everybody was complaining about the price of the Series X and that going up as well. What?
Well, the PS5 is
Still up, Blingo.
an amazing selling system. The PS5 continues to be very successful, okay? The first $70 video game was actually an $86 video game today. So
It's not today when it came out, you fucking retard. And today that game is not $86. Today that game is $40. So it went down in price. So your argument doesn't hold any water. Because today I can get the game cheaper.
The reason Mario
Cheaper.
Kart is bundled and at $80.90 is so they can inflate the sales numbers and say the high price is accepted by the market and say they sold millions of Mario Kart games. 4D checks.
You're right, Zod. You're totally right, Zod. You're totally right, Zod. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. That way they can go ahead and say, oh, everybody likes $80 games now. That's the new market standard.
I want you to see this. We're going to go backwards, right? Okay, I think you can do this. If not, I'll show you a different site. If I bought something in 2020 for $80 or 2025 for $80, it would have been $64 in 2020. You're buying a $64 video game. They've raised the price on you by negative $5.11.
This may be Tuesday's video. I may have to put Player Essence on the back burner. This one may be Tuesday's video, bro. This may be it. They didn't raise the price on you negatively. That's not what's being shown. What's being shown is games shouldn't be $70 in 2020. That's what you're showing. That games shouldn't be $70 fucking dollars. That's what you're showing. You don't raise the price negatively.
Like if someone said the S2 is $350 in Japan. Thoughts? None of these people that throw inflation are simple-minded. Inflation outpaces the wage growth. That's why you can't afford $10 eggs.
Correct.
So ignorant.
Correct. It's outpacing the wage growth. Correct. That's the fucking problem.
Tuesday's video is better than applying for unemployment from the chocolate factory.
You got it, Ricky. The Oompa Loompas in town, baby. What a piece of shit. Yeah, Deep.
This is the perspective that I needed. I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I sought this out. I'm so glad I just decided to do the math for myself. Like, look, if you don't want to believe in tariffs, if you don't want to believe in global economy, you don't believe Nintendo's greedy, that's fine. I'm telling you right now, they are undeniably not greedy. How can you say they're greedy?
Something worse, Lamau.
They are undeniably not
According
greedy.
to his inflation calculator, Concord actually made $400 million in profit.
He just said that they're undeniably not greedy?
When Sony was charging you in 2020 $86 for your game. Demon's
It's not 2020 and Demon Souls is $40 fucking right now. It's less than this. It's half. It's half.
Souls was $86.30. We're so used to the price staying consistent, and that's just not something that can always happen for the gaming industry to continue. Regardless, though, maybe you don't want the gaming industry to continue. I just want to focus in on Nintendo is not greedy. Nintendo did not ruin their chances at success. Nintendo did not deliver a terrible console. Nintendo did not screw this whole thing up. Donkey Kong looks amazing. It's a fully destructible Deep Rock Galactic meets Mario Odyssey. Boom. Love it. DK is redesigned, revived, and coming back for a 3D adventure. Month 2. In month 1, oh, you get the biggest Mario Kart game ever. Remember when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was a great deal? Remember
This may be a combo video because this is a lot of bullshit right now. This may be a Player Essence Switch Force combo PlayStation fanboy video.
when everyone loved Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Do you know when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out in 2017. How much that game cost? $60. Oh, you know how much Mario Kart 8 was in 2017? Basically the same price as Mario Kart World.
You know what's funny? If you were to take $60 today, get into a time machine, go back to 2017, and give them those same $60, you would still buy the game for $60 fucking dollars. So it's almost like it's just fake. Did I blow your minds with that one? Not really? What do you mean not really? It's still the same $60. They're not gonna. What are they gonna do? Look at the money and be like, "Oh, it's from 2025. We can't take it." It's still three $20 bills. Yeah, exactly. This is Tuesday's video. It will be.
Nintendo is
Yes.
not
How do they
greedy.
know?
Nintendo raised the prices on Argentina on February and gave us a 20% discount on their games. They raised the prices to $65 from $50, and the discount still made us pay $50 like it was before.
Thank you for the Tuesday. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, dude. They haven't even printed Bro, that's not the point I'm making. That's not the point I'm making. The only difference, the point I'm making is the difference is the year.
Does he not realize that games have always depreciated in value? Then
Depreciated.
again, he's a Nintendo and never seen a game discounted.
Exactly. Thank you for the 5 idiots.
Seeing this,
Depreciated.
I would
Good
have
try.
hit stop recording. They're literally charging more than this cuck's argument.
Yup. This guy kills me how people who don't work for these companies defend the companies. Why? A moron. Yup. It's crazy.
Basically the same price as Mario Kart World. Can you believe that? You paid almost exactly the same. $1.89 different is what you paid for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay.
That's not how it worked because back then it was 60. People don't care about what the fuck they spent back then and what the money back then was worth. People care about what the money is worth now. They don't give a fuck about what it was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, they said this was 60. And now they're saying this is 80? Fuck you. They don't care. Good night, Jawbreaker. Then go back in time, get the $20 bill from 2020, bring it now, and go convert it at the fucking bank. They're not going to give you $78 fucking dollars for it. Shit, dude. They're not going to give you 78. Bro, if you go to a bank with a $20 bill from 2017, They're not going to give you more money for the $20 bill from 2017. They're going to give you the $20 fucking dollars. Do you get it? Do you fucking get it? It doesn't fucking matter. Inflation doesn't fucking matter, dude. Don't bring logic. I'm trying not to. Like, go to your fucking couch and find a $20 bill from 2017. Go to the bank and be like, what can I get for this? They're going to be like, $20? They're not going to give you more money just because the bill's from 2017. Oh, but due to inflation, you guys, I gave them more money because it's inflation.
Can we be done with this? Can we drop the whole price thing? Like, yes, everyone wishes things were cheaper. Everyone wishes the global economy was different. Everyone wishes this
Pass.
Yeah, for real.
tariff nonsense wasn't causing trouble. Nintendo is giving you a fair...
Correct me if I'm wrong. Can buy Breath of the Wild at full price. No, the Nintendo, but to get the enhanced edition you have pay for their live service.
I think so. I think so. I gotta read that again. I'm sorry. Breath of the Wild for full price for Nintendo. Enhanced edition. I think for the enhanced edition, for the DLC, you have to pay for it. I know that. So I know the game is $70. Then the DLC is $20. So you got to buy $90 for that game. I know that. I saw that recently. Unless I'm wrong. Oh, can't be wrong.
Can he go back in time and birth a better and more entertaining personality from when he was a kid?
Woo! Damn. Hot damn. Y'all are savage.
Price, okay? Let's do another one. You know what you paid for the Switch in 2017? You paid almost $400 for the Switch. You paid almost $400 for the Switch. Do you agree that this system should be better? Should be more? It's doing a lot more. It's a lot more powerful. The Switch today in 2025 bucks cost you $390, and they're charging you $450. So let's go back.
It should be $390, and they're charging you $450. Yeah, Muffin Club says, hey, bro, remember that time I let you hold $5 till tomorrow? Let me get that back. Yeah, true.
Backwards, okay? 2025, they're charging you $450 for this Switch. In the year that the Switch 1 came out, that would have been a $345 system. You're paying $45 more than you paid for your Switch 1, and you're getting DLSS, ray tracing, variable refresh rate. You're getting 4K.
Expect that.
You're getting Joy-Con that won't drift. You're getting magnets.
Bro, who cares? I don't fucking care.
You're getting 2 USB-C ports. You're getting 4K. You're getting Joy-Con that won't drift. You're getting magnets. You're getting 2 USB-C ports. Has changed my whole view. This has changed. This is C ports. This has changed.
That's good.
That's it. Nintendo is banned in America.
Keep going, Daddy.
Oh my God, dude.
Changed my whole view. Before I was like, yeah, I want to pay less too. That is a lot of money. What is Nintendo doing? Then I was like, okay, it's really the global economy and the tariffs. And now I'm just like, I'm saying forget it all, and I'm just going to focus on how much I love this console and how much I love the games that I've seen thus far, and how much I love that third parties are able to port their extravagant games like Cyberpunk and Street Fighter 6 and Elden Ring and this new Dustbloods and so many other titles that are about to be announced as well to Nintendo Switch too. And they're saying it's easy, it's fun, it's fine. We got mouse controls. They're making the all system. The screen is a better screen.
They were riding that toy.
Bro, they were fucking... Dude, they're going crazy on this thing, dude.
The Steam Deck has, yes, it's not OLED, but it's LCD doing 120 frames per second, VRR, DLSS, and ray tracing. Nintendo has killed it. People just don't want to admit it. People don't like to say it. People don't want to believe it.
Considering
and
all Switch's
I'm showing you right here.
Ports from 2017, they should only be $20 with his time machine calculator.
Easily. Sorry, Chad. My nose is getting stuffed. I had to put on a little bit of Sinex in there. Yeah, Cobra, thank you for the 5, dude. Sounds like Nintendo's issue, not my problem. Yeah, true.
That Nintendo is not greedy. You paid the same for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as you're paying for Mario Kart World. Again, I'm going to show you one more time. $60 in 2017. Today's dollars is $78.10. Now, there's a whole other side to this, which is that wages have not gone up. Stuff's
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Play Billy Madison, everyone is dumb with clip.
I'll get copyright claimed if I do that, Jose, but thank you for the 2. I can't even fucking believe he would say that.
sucks. People are treated unfairly. I get it. But then let's direct our energy towards that and not towards Nintendo.
Direct your energy towards that and not Nintendo, guys. They're the good guys around here. Don't be mad at Nintendo.
So
I gotta fix Harmon, chat. I might have to remove
Alex,
from the sound.
we need a Reggie TTS.
Yeah, sure, B-Soms. I might have to remove Harmon, chat. It keeps breaking all the time. This is insane, dude. Leave Nintendo alone.
Nintendo is not paying your wage. Nintendo is setting a price. And Nintendo is...
Wait, what did you guys say? It says right on the calculator. It is in the purchase power in dollars, not what goods and services are worth or should cost. Let me see. This inflation calculator measures the dollar purchase power over time, not what goods and services worth should cost. Ooh, I'm tired. I'm going to keep that, Fletch. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that so I don't forget it. That's a good argument. It says right on the calculator, it is the purchase power in dollars, not what goods and services are worth or should cost. This inflation calculator measures the dollar purchasing power over time. This calculator uses the U.S. government published March 12th adjust inflation to February 24th. Yep. It's the purchasing power, not what items should cost. Exactly. Exactly, Fletch. That was good.
energy towards that and not towards Nintendo. Nintendo is not paying your wage. Nintendo is setting a price. And Nintendo is basically setting the same price. And call me a Nintendo apologist if you want. Numbers don't lie. As a great basketball player named Rasheed Wallace for the Detroit Pistons used to say, ball don't lie. And I think this is the perfect example of ball don't lie.
Homie, you gotta stop. You gotta fucking stop.
Mario
Because the balls you're gagging on are fucking huge, bro.
Kart World costs the same as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And yet everybody's freaking dropped the prices everywhere. So many people are just hating on Nintendo, and they're saying that this launch, the only thing that matters about this is not the games, not the features, not the upgrades, not the we actually listened to the fans and delivered what they wanted in so many areas. It's they're screwing us over, they're greedy, and they suck. Oh, they made the eShop lag free and sped it up. That's what people asked for. They brought GameCube to the NSO. That's what people asked
The most basic fucking necessity?
for.
What they should have
made a
done
whole new
already?
Mario Kart instead of a port Mario Kart. That's what people asked for.
Bro.
They made a new
blazing.
3D Donkey Kong. People have been wanting that forever.
They
Metro
could have
Prime 40
already
says
done
freaking
that.
mouse controls at 120 frames per second. Could you get a better FPS experience?
I'm signing
Yes.
an executive order to ban the inflation calculator permanently.
Thank you, Heck Boogie.
This system is going to be amazing, and Nintendo knows it. I don't think that they are going to
W. Donald.
listen to drop the price at all.
No, of course not. You're going to
And
pay.
while
You're
I
going to
would
buy
like
it.
it, I don't want to spend $80 of any year's money on this game. I get it, but I understand
But you're literally sitting there making arguments for spending that money.
it, and I gained the perspective tonight that this is fair, and that basically,
There it is.
not even basically, I'm not
I don't want to spend it, but I made the calculation so it's fair in my mind so I can cope about it and then actually just provide myself with some sort of solace about wanting to spend that money instead. Because Nintendo has to have my money.
I'm going to make that qualifier for people. I paid the same for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as I'm paying for Mario Kart World.
No, you're not.
You did too.
No,
you
you're
just
not.
might not want to believe it, but you did.
You're not. You're not. Because if you were, it would still be the $60 fucking dollars. It's the purchasing power, not what prices should be. Thank
Can
you,
you
Flesh.
glaze any harder?
Yeah, you can be player essence.
You did. All right. I'm going to drop this. I think we should just talk about how good it is and not just give into the price discussion. The pre-order thing is unfortunate and disappointing. And like, yeah, we'll address the news, but this whole thing about Nintendo overcharging and botching the launch and botching the reveal has got to stop. It's just not true. It's misinformation, just like the $90.
The text on the bottom is going to say fake news on the bottom. I can already imagine it. It'll say fake news. It'll be a PlayStation fanboy. It'll be Mario. And then we'll have the Switch 2 in the middle.
He's reforged for Nintendo.
That's how we're going to do it, chat. That's Tuesday's video. Mario on the left, the Switch 2 in the middle. The PlayStation fanboy on the right, and the bottom it'll say fake news. That's the thumbnail. Tuesday's video is set. We'll start off with player essence, coping about me, about the game key carts. I'll provide my perspective, and then go right into this guy. Delta approves because Delta always helps. He's the best.
Misinformation that got me.
Talk about
I
job
thought
security.
games
Yeah,
were gonna be
Nevada.
$90 physical, $80 digital. No, they're $80, and in reality, they're $60.
Bro.
In reality, Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe cost the same as Mario Kart World. Yep, you heard it here first. You're paying the same price you paid when you bought your Nintendo Switch 1 games, and everybody has you throwing your arms up and freaking out. I hope this brings some people perspective. Please, I'm praying that the comments are not negative. I'm praying that people aren't saying this isn't true. Can you please just listen to the numbers? The numbers,
He's fucking...
they're not scary or mysterious. This isn't Severance. The numbers are true and real. How many
isn't
times? What do I need to do to prove this to you? People that bought Demon's Souls or any first-party Sony game that wasn't Miles Morales
Anything
paid
that
$86
don't match my narrative is misinfo.
That's right, Triple. I can't with this guy anymore. We're gonna do this for fucking... We're gonna set this up for Tuesday. That's Tuesday's video. Holy shit, dude.